What's up guys, welcome back to another video. We will be showing our camera settings that was requested by many people. So first off, we'll start off with gameplay. Doesn't really matter, depends if you're on high-end PCs, PlayStation, so like with this, if you want to do CTS, CSTS, they're just to help with lag. These, I just keep these on high at all times. Split screen don't matter, I always keep crossplay on. I like to play with other teams. Now let's get on to the main settings. Make sure you turn off camera shake. It is not good, it doesn't help. So use it. See, camera shake from touching the ball. Hard to control it when that happens. Just keep that off. Next, we'll go to field of view. You always want to keep this at 109, 110. Is whereabout I keep it, because if you have it too close like this, it's just awkward, too close to the camera, hard to do any mechanics, it's just very bad. So I'd keep this around 109, 110. Distance, I keep it around 260, 270. Just so like from the ball, you don't want it too close, far away, or too far out of the play. Just makes it awkward if I go like that. Look how awkward that is. It's just weird. Next we go to height. My preference. This is preference here. I sometimes go to 110. Sometimes I go to 90, but I keep it between 90 and 110. Right now I'm using 90. If you use more like a high end, like your height more, I'll go 110. I changed it. Next we'll go angle. I used -5 to -3. That's the range I would use. Stiffness doesn't really matter. This one like can go from 0.3 to like 0.6. It doesn't matter too much. Swivel speed is preference based, how fast you like to turn the camera and whatnot. Transition speed, and again that's just the ball, how fast it teleports to the ball. That's personal preference. Demo transition time, I just leave that on 0.50. Invert swivel, I make sure to turn that on. Just a bit weird. It's just like weird for me, so I just don't use it. Steering sensitivity, I use 2.1 for that, and airlink sensitivity. But when I was older, like I'd say between 0.1, like 3.5 for both. That's what I would use if you're lower ranked, like you're not like GC or champ. I would use that around diamond rank. This I'd use 0.5 to 0.20. If you're a freestyler, I'd use 0.20. It's just easier for freestyles. 0.8, if you use 0.8 and above, I use that for stick drift, because it helps with stick drift if you have it above that, like 0.7 and up. At dodge Z zone, I have mine at 0.70. This is how far away from the left stick and backward and stuff. Which I think it should be between 0.70 and 0.60 and 0.80. Alright, let's get onto the controls. For my controls, drive forward and backwards, obviously I just keep it on R2, L2. Steering, I don't really change that. Jump, X, boost, circle. Something I want you should definitely do is power slide and air roll. Whatever that button they are, you should have them on the same button. Rear view, I don't really mess with that too much, so I'd just leave it there. Air roll right and left. If you can, bind at least one. If you're a right wall user, use right. If you're a left wall user, use left. I barely ever use left because I'm a right wall user, but I would at least bind one of them. Doesn't matter if you bind both. My score button, I just use it as tab, but if you're not on PC, you can use like L3, L1. Unless you're using air rolls, that button, then just use the pad is what I would use. And the text, obviously. Here's my These are just a bunch of random settings that don't really matter too much. Reset button, I still use R1. Doesn't really change for me. Reset, sure, take possession, yeah, you can just copy that if you want them. I don't mess with that one. I don't know why, I just don't like it that much. Interface, just like how big your scale is. I kind of leave mine just at like 100. I like to have it a big. Display scale is pretty good. I just leave them both. I don't really touch them. Nameplate scale is important. I would have this between 120, 140, but if you like to have like 80, that's fine. But you just want to make sure that it's very visible for the opponents. Nameplate, I don't really care about that. Notifications, I have all on. You can do kickoffs only or any of that. That's preference. These are mainly just preference things here. They don't really matter too much, except I would have ball cam indicator and ball arrow. Very important for you to like know where the ball is without ball cam on and stuff. That little arrow is very helpful. So like if I can't see the ball, that little arrow there. Yep, I know the ball's over there. Video, that's just based on whatever your PC or PlayStation is. That doesn't matter too much. Audio settings, you can copy these if you want. They don't matter too much. I have voice shut up. I don't like music, so I just turn it off. So it doesn't matter too much. Personal preference. Chat. I don't think chat matters too much personally. This is just personal preference, this one, but this is just what I use. Oh. Hope you guys enjoy. See you in the next one.